I always remember that Darren was eager and dedicated, and he was absolutely brilliant pastry chef. His stuff was like second to none. Um, his desserts were amazing. He won the Northern Ireland Chef of the Year competition at the age of 21. And he went on to work with Marco Pierre White and a number of other top chefs in different countries around the world. After this, he went to Australia and opened up a place which was very near Sydney Opera House, and that's where he was based for the last years of his life, basically. I remember Darren when I knew him. He was very thin, and he was always pale. He was always white as a sheet because of all the hours that we used to work. We used to be in the kitchen. Literally, we'd go in there at 6 in the morning. Wouldn't see daylight all day. And we'd get out there, you know, like late at night, so we wouldn't actually see daylight. We're like vampires, basically. I myself was used to working in the restaurants. In fact, when I was 6 years old, I was waiting tables and cooking in my dad's Greek restaurant, which we opened in Newtownards. It was called Symposium Greek Restaurant. Then my dad opened a restaurant on Botanic Avenue. And I used to work there beside the train station. It's now a car park, so it doesn't exist anymore. But we then opened another restaurant. Well, first we opened a coffee shop called Water's Edge. It was actually really nice because it was on the, you know, stilts on the sea, and it was actually high up, and it was like glass right round. So it was like you were sort of standing the sea, and you had this magnificent view. You were beside Carrickfergus Castle, and he decided then to turn the other part, which used to be a yacht club, into a restaurant. So that was turned into Smugglers, and basically inside the restaurant was like a ship, and there was like cannons, and you know, you had like, you know, you had like skeleton on the in a cage on the ceiling that said, you know, don't complain about the food I did. So, like, typical of my dad's Greek personality, right? So yeah, so we had that, and then a few years later my dad took over the Potbelly restaurant in Banbridge. We had that until I was about 17 years old. He then rented a building off the church in Main Street, Hollywood, opened up the Acropolis restaurant, which he had for about 5 years, until the church decided they wanted the building back. So I also myself went to catering college for 3 years. I did all my catering exams to be a chef and my self-service exams. I worked 2 years, 3 days a week in Roscoff, Michelin star restaurant, where I trained to be a pastry chef under Jeannie Rankin and Darren Simpson for a year. I was then invited to be pastry chef in Shanks restaurant, which was in Clandyboy, which is off Craig Amplet there. And I started working there. While I was there, we also got a Michelin star there too, which was pretty cool. I remember when we started working in Shanks, we worked for 6 days a week. Started at 9 or 10 a.m. and didn't get out of the kitchen until like 2 a.m. And all the chefs, including myself, were completely white. We're going out there, we're all like zombies, you know. And on our one day off, you would decide, do I go to bed and sleep and catch up on the week's exhaustion, or do I go out? Right? So we would go out and come back at like 4 in the morning and go into work next time completely trashed, right? Completely trashed, right? So that was it. So basically we're open from, the restaurant itself was open from 5 p.m. in the evening, right? But because I had to make everything fresh daily from scratch, we used to make our own pasta, make our own chocolate truffles, make our own, you know, tuiles and pastries and ice creams and the mix, the creme anglaise to make the ice cream and the, you know, sorbets and stuff. Basically, I would be in like really, really early in the morning. It took all day to get prepped up for the evening. It was finally for the last straw for me when the head chef, Robbie Miller, said that we're all going to start doing lunches as well. I was like, no, I'm not doing lunches. So that was the end of my journeys there. I waited for the Easter holidays, got my 2 weeks holiday pay, and then left the job. So I once again could have a life outside of the kitchen. Like with many other food chefs, you know, I love food and cooking, but was not willing to kill myself for the love of it. Right? I just didn't like, you know, there's no point in killing yourself for glory. And a lot of the people, you know, the chefs, they loved cooking, they loved their food, but they were doing it for glory. And it's no good getting a lot of glory if you're not going to be here to enjoy it, right? So, my dad, after having the restaurants, he ended up getting a job cooking in a nursing home. And he basically worked himself in the ground until he died in 2009. Today, I unfortunately came across this article that my friend next door neighbour Darren Simpson died of a heart attack in June 2017. It came as a big shock to me. I also happened to watch a documentary last night about a famous engineer who also worked 18 hours a day and died at age 55. The thing is, you know, do you want to work yourself to death, or do you want to earn money to have a life? I believe that choice is entirely up to you, and I think a lot of people